Okay, so the first thing we are going to do in GarageBand is click on the plus, which is in the top middle part of the screen. And this then is going to take us to our tracks. Now, by default, I'm going to click on the keyboard, and I'd advise you to do the same for this first part. Now, it doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to use a keyboard, but what we're going to do is we're going to click on the bars button, which is the third one in from the top left hand side, and that's going to change then the track view. We're then going to click the loops button, which is the button that's in the top right hand corner, third one in, and by doing this, what you'll have then is a list of all of the different instruments that are available. Now, it might be the case that there's a filter on. So for example, if I just put one of these filters on here, if you see that there's not a lot of different tracks available, if you click on the filter by and then reset filter, that will reset everything. Or if you click on the actual loops here and press the X button, which is next to it, that resets the filter. Now what you're going to need to do is click, hold down and drag in some of these loops. Now if you want to hear what they look like, just simply click on them. And what that does is it plays you a quick preview. If you're happy with that, click, hold down with the mouse, or hold down with your finger rather, and drag it on. Now when you want to play this, it'll play as well. You might have heard a little tick-tock when I was playing mine. If you turn that off there for a second, that then will remove the tick-tock. Now you can add in more tracks, and this is what you need to start doing. You need to add in a range of different tracks to build your song up one bit at a time. Now you'll notice as well at the top here, there's only 8 bars to this track. If you want more, or you want a longer track, if you click on the plus, you can see it's got there section A, 8 bars, where you can then just increase it manually. Let's say, for example, if you want a longer track, we're going to go up to 30. That then adds in a few more bars for you. So it means your final song will be a little bit longer. Now what you're going to need to do is start by building up a base for your song and add in a number of these little loops in. If you feel that you need to delete something because you've made a mistake, click on it again, and then click the delete. You might need to move something or resize. So if you click on the actual track, hold down with your finger and then move it in. What you can then do is you can move this in to make it a little bit smaller, and then once again, if you click, hold down with it, and then just move it, you can see the whole thing then will move as well. So your first task is to start building up your music track by adding in a number of these different loops from a range of different instruments.